Hello, this is Rich from Loner Strategy Games. I've played several games of Dune Spice Wars now, both as House Atreides and House Harkonnen, and I've enjoyed them both. Haven't tried the Smugglers yet or the Freemen, but I intend to. Anyway, for my first quote-unquote official game playthrough, I thought I would play House Harkonnen. They seem to suit my game style the best. I like going out and crushing people by military and not mess with diplomacy too much. And these guys are the wealthiest members of the Landstrad, and they're dangerous to everybody else. So I like them. They've got an oppression ability they can use on their villages. They've got a 5% village resource production for each active militia that's there. They get a 10% minus 10% village resource production because of who they are. But a couple of militia should offset that. And I like strong defenses before I move on. I kind of like to turtle out of my position. So I think this is going to be a perfect match for me. There again, the counselors, I stay away from the hard ones. I'm going to take Rabak Harkonnen because I get an additional military slot. It's going to help me with production and defense both, a win-win I think. And I'm going to take Mr. Newfund. He gives me a 50% refund on my military units when they die. And I get a 50% reduction in combat drugs for the Harkonnen, which I guess that works for them, I don't know. So before I start the game, this is grayed out, so it makes me think it's unavailable. When I click on it, it brings up the game options, something I missed from my first couple of games. But here I can set the map size from small to large. I can set the sandworm activity from no sandworms to high activity. And the other ones have similar settings. I can see what my victory conditions are, domination. I can disable hegemony if I want, political if I want. I'm not exactly sure what the goals are for those, but at least I've got something to shoot for in the game now in case I don't go for domination. But for House Harkonnen, that only makes sense. I can decide which players I want to play against, turn them off and on. And the AI difficulty can go anywhere from easy all the way up to insane. And I am not ready for insane. I'm barely ready for medium, to be honest with you. But so I'm going to leave these settings at the defaults. Put it back up to medium. And or normal, I mean. And I'm going to start the game and take it from there. When I was talking about the Counselor Rabban Harkonnen, I should have said it gives you one militia slot, not one military slot. So that was my bad. At the start of the game, I can't get into my developments, which is the research tree, or the council, or the espionage screen. I've got to wait for those to activate. Until then, I'm going to take a look at this tutorial thing. It says getting started, search for spice. Okay, sound advice, and I can't confirm it yet. And there's always at least one spice field already revealed for you. So I'm going to send my ornithopter over there and take a look after I unpause the game. And I'm going to build a couple of military units right away. I like a trooper and a gunner. I think it makes a good team. I'm going to need those to take out that village. So this guy found that. Now he's going to look for the village it belongs to. I hope. Or is he going to miss it?
Agreed.
Yeah, he seems to be kind of lost. I'm going to build another ornithopter while I'm at it. While I'm waiting. I like to explore early and often. Okay, as soon as I can, I'm going to take the village and get some spice coming in. I'll set that guy on auto recon for now, so I don't have to worry about micromanaging him at the moment. Okay, so I'm going to go right in and take those guys out. The combat has already begun. My ornithopters checking things out here. I shouldn't have too much trouble. These are two ranged units I'm fighting, so my melee infantry should wipe them out pretty quickly. As long as I don't get any sandworms come and eat my guys up, I'll be fine. I'll have to keep an eye on that. Just getting started. Okay, I'm still waiting to, oh yeah, I can confirm this. Now rise to power. I've got my military units, I just need to control a village and I can take care of that. Okay, they're wiped out. My troops are on solid ground. They're being resupplied. I guess they're pillaging the village, I don't know. So anyway, I'm gonna take control of this village so I can get some spice production coming in. And let's see what this is. Choose. Can I don't have the infiltration for that, but I can patch. As soon as my units are healed, I'm going to send my military units are healed. I'm going to send somebody out to repair that. Never have too many ornithopters, although I think these are just temporary things. I don't know if they last forever. Okay. So I'm going to build a refinery so I can get my spice income coming in right away. And then I'm going to take this military unit and I'm going to go take a look at that. Looks like my developments are unlocked now. So I'm going to pause the game. So there's several unique things to House Harkonnen: cruel reputation, instill fear, central command, and a martial economy. So I've got one special perk in each branch. So this kind of gives me an idea of how I want to play the game. So cruel reputation get a 10% reduction in authority cost to annex a village for 2 days. This one also saves me authority. This one, the central command, gives me 8 more command points, 20% damage against militia. And this one gives me minus 3% salary upkeep costs and minus 30% units military costs. So I think I'm going to, since I'm going to be expanding a lot, I think I'm going to go for these and these. But I know this is important to get the refineries going for your precious metals. So I'm going to do this one first, and then this one. And then I will tackle my intelligence network. So I can queue up 3 there, which I'm going to do. So I'm going to unpause the game now. And I've got the ornithopter almost within my grasp. Yeah, he's repaired, I think. Point of interest. Resolve. Move these back here, and I'm going to set him on. I think I'll micromanage him. If there's something I can look at, yeah, let's go see what's over here. I think I'll just manage him on my own manually for right now. So what else can I do? This guy, I'll put him on auto recon also. So I've got 2 on auto recon and 1 I'm managing manually. And the same as I do in all my videos, I edit out a lot of the dead spots just to make it go a little faster. Okay, I've got my harvester ready. I can deploy him. I'm going to enable auto recall so the spice, the sandworms don't get him. I'll miss that. It gives me what? I know there's a penalty there. Produce less spice. Where's? I think it's 5%. But I don't see. I'm pretty sure it's 5%. I'm going to deploy him. Anyway, I'll get ready to pay that tax. Pay those taxes. I'm pretty sure it's a 5% reduction in income, which is okay with me. It's annoying to lose a harvester every now and then. So anyway, this guy is done. Let's go over to him. Oh, we found another village. Okay. Cool beans. What else do I want to look at? I really hate taking the time to... I'll just send him out in the wild blue yonder. I'm going to put him on auto recon until I find something that I don't really want to see. I like this guy. I like to go after the rare metals next, rare elements, because that gives me more solarium income. So I'm going to take my 2 units and I'm going to run over there and take that guy out. I can never have too much solarium. Here, let's see. I like having the plasticrete factories. I'll build that. Also, I forgot, but I do want to build militia here. So I'm going to build a militia, a ranged unit, a demolition unit, and another one of these. That way that'll be pretty well defended while my military's out. And I'm under combat. Unassigned agent. Okay, I'm gonna pause it. I love to use the pause game. The pause button. So anyway, I can assign an agent. So I can assign to Arrakis. It gives me one more authority and intel production of 1, and Arrakis infiltration production of 10. I can do the Space Scene Guild, which would give me manpower production. That's tempting since I'm going to need a lot of manpower to do what I want to do. Chom, that helps with the Solari production, and Landstrat level gives me influence. So I don't know. I'm going to take Arrakis for now to get the authority. Got enough authority to take that, so I'm going to. I usually don't use the oppression. I'm going to try it for now. Just get some extra spice coming in. Okay, I'm going to start being limited by my water supply. So let's see, the wind here is 4 and the wind here is 4, so it doesn't really make any difference. But I think for this, at this place, I'll build a wind trap. I get some more water coming in. And also, I'm going to build up my militia so I can get extra production and extra defense. I don't have enough. I wanted to build a refinery first. Silly me. Oh well, too late now. Probably should have waited till I had my stuff built before I did the militia. That way I would have the resources to do what I wanted to do. I'm going to leave my units there to help protect it anyway. Raids should not be too severe this early in the game. I want this so I can get more Solarian coming in. The other thing I'm low on, besides water, is fuel. I'll work on that also. Okay, now I can build my refinery, my processing plant. I'm sorry. Put it right here. Okay, I've got the game on pause right now. I'm building my processing plant. So I want to scroll out and see what else I want to take. So up here is another spice field. I'd really like to have that, so I'll probably go after that next. Looks like there's nothing behind me this way. This way, it looks like the smugglers, the blue guys, are moving in. So I've got my choice of either going here or going here. This could be a choke point, puts them pretty close to Carthage, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. I think I'm going to go after the spice production and beat them to that instead. So that's going to be my next objective, and I think I'm going to do that right now. Before I go, I'm going to build some militia. I want a demolition. I want a regular old militia. So that way I'll be defended. This shouldn't be under too much of a threat as far back as it is. So I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to take my military units and I'm going to see what I can do here. Make sure I haven't looked at this wrong. Yeah, that's got the... So I'm going to pause the game and let the fun begin. I still need to do something about my fuel cells. They're a little low. Water's okay. Authority's okay. Plascrete, I could be doing, slurry, that's okay. Plascrete is okay too. Could be doing a little bit better, but I'm not dying or anything. So, looks good so far. This is not unlocked yet. I need a lot more hegemony. And I'm not doing real good. I'm behind the Freeman and the House Atreides both. So what would guess I need to attack more often. Okay, I'm in combat. And then they've only got they got 3 units. And shoot, I'm outnumbered. I don't know. Hopefully that won't hurt me too badly. This might be a futile effort. Wow. I'm not liking my odds here. I think I'm going to retreat him and fight another day. And I'm going to get a couple more military units as soon as I've got the money. That didn't work out well at all. Oh well, live and learn. So I've got an unassigned agent. Spacing Guild will give me more intel production, more manpower production. I'm going to take that. I've got missions here, probe set up, but I don't have enough to do that with yet. Missing resources, missing resources. So all these are available if I get the resources. That one I need more infiltration. So interesting. I like the, let's see, where is it? Is there a ceasefire here? I've had that pulled on me. I like this one. I like the ceasefire thingy, so I might have to go for that eventually. Okay, close that out. Development research. Okay, I'm gonna hit the pause button just because I can. So I've got my structured warehouses. Do I want to go? I want to go for this first. So I'm going to do diplomatic maneuvers. That'll give me agents assigned to opposing factions produce 2 Solaris. So that'll be good. And then I'm going to go with the cruel reputation. So I'm happy with that. Unpause the game. And my military hopefully is healing. New Landstrat Council. It's coming up. Okay, I'll look at that when the time comes. What's this? Trade request. They want some of my influence and plasticrete for... Nah, not a good deal at all. I'm going to decline that. Well, let me see. I don't have any military units left. They all got wiped out. I'm going to build a trooper and a trooper. I need a recruitment center. I'm going to want one eventually anyway. I'm going to lay down some plasticrete here. And then I'm going to build a recruitment center so I can get some more help. That way I can, well, if I can pick the right place, there we go.
Master? Yes?
Raid detected. Hope, let's see, my militia is on alive and well, so I'm doing okay there. I'll send my military over there just to help out, just in case. You know, something I forget to do is use the shuttle. Shuttle service. Pretty cool. So I can send some help over there. Don't think I'll really need it, but the more the merrier. They're going to head right into the fray. I want a ranged unit. I don't have the money yet. Okay, that was pretty easy. I'm going to put these guys back on safe ground. The recruitment office is coming along just fine. How'd that help my Landsard standing? I'm moving up at least. I'm still in last place. Wow. Defeated enemy units, craft workshops. Maybe I should get some craft workshops to help out. I don't know. Ally sieges don't have any. Landstrat standing's pretty bad. Oh well. Spice field detected. How far away is that? Should I go for that? And that's awfully tempting also. Council vote. I'm going to pause this for a minute. I don't need to pause it, I guess. Let's see. Plus 30% production, authority production, gear regulations. Minus 30% unit power. Don't like that. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to vote for myself for that one. I like that one. And gear regulation, I'm going to vote against that with some of my influence. This one, oh, you know what? I like the Imperial Authority better. I'm going to throw everything else I've got into that. Okay, so we'll see how that goes. I want a gunner. Don't have the money yet. And that's a bad thing about losing your military units. It just takes forever to replace them. Sandworm detected. There goes my harvester. He's going to go run to safety. That's good. Voting will end in 3 days. And I Active harvester. I'm not sure. I think I need to wait till the alert's gone before I send him back out. I'm not sure about that. Communication request. I'm not sure. Okay. Just a little bit of a lecture there. Okay, deploy this guy again. Still don't have enough for my gunner. I keep hoping. Just don't have enough. I've got enough to pay my taxes, so I'm going to do this 80-20 for now. Get some more slurry coming in. I've got a good, looks like a good exchange rate right now. Promising politician, pick his brain. I need one positive resolution, or I need 2 new statecraft buildings. Okay. What are my taxes due? Oh, I got 12 days, so I've got enough to pay him already, so not too worried about that. Here's the results. Okay. House Atreides got that one. Looks like that one got through, and I got House Harkonnen. I got that one at least. Infrastructure control. So I'm good there. That I didn't like too much, but that's okay. I can live with it. Okay. Another unassigned agent. I get in the authority. I think I'll put him here. Another spice field detected. Yeah, I think that was one I detected before. I really want to get this one. It's closer. But I feel like I need one more unit. Yeah, I'm going to be patient. I finally got my 3rd military unit, so I'm going to go ahead and take that village with the spice field. Try to get some more income. It's an uphill battle, so it looks like might be tough. Here we go. 3 against 3. I think my 3 can take their 3 now. Yeah, that's not going too well, is it? Retreat. I'll pull him back. Let him live to fight another day. As these 2 melee units should be able to handle the ranged units fairly easily. Looks like I'm going to take this now without too much trouble. Awesome. Okay, I can pillage it or I can take control. I am going to take control. First thing I want to do is I want to get my spice rolling in. I'm missing fuel cells. Golly. I need fuel cells. Federal tax paid. I really don't have anything that's going to give me additional fuel cell production. Matter of fact, maintenance, wind trap, fuel cell. I can build a fuel cell factory. I'd just like to get a bonus if I could, but since I can't, I'll build one here. And then I'll be able to get my refinery built. Militia, I'm going to fortify it. I love to have militia in there. They give me more production also. Another council vote. Let's see. Manpower minus 30%. I like that. Plus 100% unit recruitment cost. I don't like that. Minus 30%. Nope. That one's not a real big deal to me. I'm going to. No, I don't like that either. Oh, I don't like any of these. I'm going to decline that. I'm going to decline that. Diplomatic hunger. I'm going to decline all these. Which one do I want? Which one do I hate the most? I don't like the upkeep, so I'm going to put all 80 of my volts there this time. Okay, fuel cells are online. Now I should be able to build my refinery and get more spice coming in. So what's next? Okay, take a look at some of these. I got a crash shuttle. I can grab any valuables, or I can investigate the crash. I think I'll send an ornithopter to get it. Raid detected. Oh well, that's not going to be a problem. I've got militia and I've got my military units there, so that's not going to be a big deal. Should be able to handle that with no problem. Need some more research. Okay, I've got cruel reputation now. That gives me minus 10% authority when using authority cost to annex a village when I'm running an operation. So the next thing I want is instill fear. I haven't even touched on that yet. I'm just going to go right down the line here. Cue those 3 up. Sandworm detected. I think he was there. Yeah. No. How do you keep those guys from going out there? So I'm got eaten. Shucks. This is my militia. I don't know how to make them whole. I have to figure that out. I think this is a good place to stick a pause in and take a look where I'm at. Part of the problem is that they update this game quite often in early access, and sometimes my saved games get invalidated. But anyway, I don't know that I'm doing all that well. For one thing, I don't like my strategic layout. It's too elongated, too easy to cut me in half. I do have 3 villages, and if I turn on my resources filter, I've got two gathering spice, and I've got 1 doing rare resources, so that's good. But up here, I'm losing Solari. I'm not making enough plascrete. Manpower is good. Fuel cells, okay, could be better. Water's pretty good. Authority's good. The land srad standing, I am low. I'm not doing well there, and it's for hegemony. Well, if I'm going after a hegemony victory, I'm not doing too well at all. So even though I'm dedicating almost all my spice to being converted into Solari, it's still low. So I've got to work on that. So I've got my choice. I'd expand this way or go up here and take this, which will give me an energy source, which is good for fuel cells. So anyway, off to an okay start. I think I can recover, but this is probably not the best way to start a game if you're playing it. I think I can still, like I said, I think I can still salvage it. But anyway, I'd like to do some more videos like mid-game, late game, end game, and post those. But that depends on how popular this series is. So if you like this video, like it down below. If you've got comments, let me know if you'd like to see more or different factions or whatever. Also, if you're interested in the game, you can take a look at my early access review. It gives you a good overview of some of the military units in the game and the factions themselves, plus it's a general overview of anything, though I'd recommend watching that. I'll put a link to it down in the description below. Until next time, this is Rich from Lone Strategy Games. I will see you later. Thanks a lot for taking the time to watch this video. Bye.